In Greater Des Moines, we're used to making memories from the heart. But right now, we need you to stay safe and make memories from the home. We can all support each other at a distance. And when all of this is in the distance, we'll be here. The games will be more thrilling, our friends more huggable, the music will sound sweeter, and our trips will linger a little longer. Together, we'll all be ready to make memories that we'll cherish more than ever before.
Very well said, Greg Edwards. Good morning, everybody. It's 12 minutes past 7 o'clock right now, and time to visit with that man right now. It is Greg Edwards from Catch Des Moines, and talking about the things that we have to put on hold for the time being. But as you mentioned in that video, Greg, once everything is opened up, oh, it's going to be so much sweeter.
It really is, and people are kind of getting the itch now to start thinking about traveling again. You know, Lou, as you and I have been talking the last couple of months, the travel industry has really been devastated by this whole pandemic, and not only our restaurants and retail and culture and arts organizations have suffered, but our hotels have suffered big time, and our airlines have suffered big time. You know, now is kind of the time to buy coupons, to buy airline tickets for future flights and things like that. There's some great deals going on, and that's what I wanted to chat with you a little bit about today is our new hotel bond program.
Yeah, this is really an interesting concept, and to be honest with you, Greg, I've never heard of anybody doing this before. And you know, we mentioned this in passing that we're going to be talking about the hotel bonds, and people were saying, oh, how many years do you have to hang on to them? And that's not the concept. That's not the case. We're talking about quick return on your investment.
That's exactly right. You know, the concept really came from, Lou, when you and I were kids. You know, our grandparents or parents who used to buy us U.S. savings bonds.
Oh, yeah, I still have one, yeah.
And as you said, you know, it would take, 20, 25 years for them to accumulate and be worth more. But the hotel bond program is simply this. You buy a $100 hotel bond. There's 30 hotels participating in this throughout our metro area. And in 60 days, it's worth $150. So as people start thinking about traveling, and, there's going to be the time later this summer or in the next couple of months where your family and friends are going to want to come and visit. So buy them a hotel bond now. When they get here, you say, hey, I've got your room for free. Plus, the good news is your mother-in-law doesn't have to stay at your house.
You're always looking at the bright side. And one of the things, to be honest with you, there are a lot of people that had weddings that were postponed to the fall. And that seems to be commonplace. Now, I just talked to someone yesterday who ended up doing that. And this would be absolutely ideal for that situation because people want to try to respect the distancing, a factor that comes into play here. But you mentioned 30 different, why wouldn't a hotel want to get involved with something like this to spur more business? But how do we find out the various hotels that are included in the mix?
Yeah, it's real simple, Lou. You can go to catchdesmoines.com. You'll find that page on our DSM Local Challenge and our pandemic updates and all that kind of stuff. But the neat thing is we're just kind of the middleman. We're promoting it, and you'll click on that hotel you want to buy the bond from. It'll take you directly to the contact person at that hotel. You deal directly with them. They'll send you the certificate and all that good stuff. So it's a real simple program, and hopefully it'll help stimulate a little bit of cash flow into these hotels. The hotels in the metro area right now are running about a 20% occupancy level.
Wow. And with all the different things that were happening in Des Moines that you played a very important part in trying to organize and organizing, what were some of the occupancy rates, before all this started, say around right after the new year when things were starting to ramp up again? What were some of the occupancy rates?
Sure. Our average occupancy rate annually is around 63-65%.
Wow.
And to really sustain a hotel, you've got to run at least probably 60% occupancy. So things are way, way down. We've got hotels currently that are running in the 30 percentile occupancies. We've got hotels that are running like 5% occupancy.
Oh, no. I didn't realize some of them were that bad.
Oh, yeah. It's they're slow times right now.
All right, but this would definitely help them. And how soon can we get these? This sounds like an awesome idea, especially if you have people coming over. And how much better is it to send them to a hotel than to let them stay at your house?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's kicked off. It's in gear right now. We just launched it Monday. You know, another way to use this too is even locals now are thinking, gosh, I'd like to get out of the house with the kids and the family, do a mini staycation, buy a hotel bond, go spend the weekend at a hotel, you know, enjoy the pool and some other sites around Des Moines, and just stay right here.
Good idea. You mentioned the airline industry. We were booming around here before this all started, and you mentioned it might not be a bad idea to look into some of the fares that are being offered right now by the airlines. Let's talk a little bit about that.
You bet, yeah. You know, our airport, on a normal day, this time of year, our airport would have about 5,000 passengers through the airport. Today, they have about 200 passengers.
Oh my gosh.
So, number one, our airport is way above the times. They've sanitized, they're cleaning constantly. The airlines are doing the same things, wear your masks. But now is the time to buy airline tickets. I kid you not. I just was on for the heck of it the other night looking at a Legion airline that flies to all these different sun destinations. I mean, you can fly for as little as $25 one way. And I know all the airlines are cutting deals. They're being very nice about cancellation, changing fees, all that kind of stuff. So now's the time to maybe, you know, look to the future and purchase those kinds of things as well.
You talk about cutting deals. I talk about you getting away for a getaway, but also remember those airlines, planes come in too. So you might want to tell your friends or your relatives, hey, why don't you come visit? The airlines are way cheap. They can buy tickets to come here and then use your hotel bond and put them at a hotel. See,
that's right.
It all works together. This is a brilliant plan there, Greg Edwards.
You got it, Lou. You're our best salesman, man. I appreciate that.
All right. For more information on the hotel bonds and everything else that you can catch in Des Moines, what's the easiest place to go to?
Simply go to catchdesmoines.com.
All right, Greg Edwards, you stay healthy, buddy, and take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you next week.